brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. And off we go from Minneapolis. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Malachi starts there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, Nix. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 33 yards.
First down.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Minnesota. Here's Etienne. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on third down.
So you find yourself in second and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable third down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in third and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Etienne. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's a prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Again, they give it to Etienne. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Travis Etienne, touchdown Minnesota. It's his second touchdown of the year. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The design run here with Jackson. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
On play action, here's Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Second down. Jackson. Going up top. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get back to Des Walker. And it'll be third down.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
That is caught. He finds Walker. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for Baltimore. Pick up of 46 yards.
A gain of 46 yards on the play. First down.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down and 8. In motion comes Andrews. Another run here with Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals. Mike, they love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
For the field goal.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get through.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Tyron Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They send a receiver in motion left. Jackson now on second down. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They gained 18 yards on that one. Good for a Ravens first down.
13-yard line.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Jackson. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Ravens are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins from the 1-yard line. 1st down and goal. And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to try it here again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing incompleted. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And the Vikings.
1st one for Jefferson.
Down.
And a 1st down to go with it.
10 at the 44-yard line.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Ball
9.
spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9. Back to throw is Nix. Now a screen set up for Etienne. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
A 1-yard pickup.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
And the Vikings.
A big play
down.
for Minnesota. An even 40 yards.
15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Etienne. And he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Vikings. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. Grupe able to add the extra point. And the Vikings are on top. It's 14-10. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Dallas Turner in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 14.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Play action now. It's Nix. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he won't get away. Good overseas tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd
It
down.
almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
At the 26-yard line.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 3rd and
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Now it's Jackson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent can have the ball at the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't got long enough.
whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman against the Superman.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after it.
And he'll be taking bet on it as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Oh, my son! Ready! My name is Joe.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Ryan Stonehouse.
On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. That's taken at about the 14. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
DC, right? It's on!
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
10 at their own 15-yard line.
Take it to the house. Oh, my son! Ready! 180! Behind! Captain!
Nix now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Derek Hall getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time the defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Ready? Ready? Ready?
Here's Nix to throw. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
The Vikings.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
That's complete to ETN. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Throwing. Nix. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Like a robot. It's a metal brain.
Go. Watch out. Oh.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. On the give, it's Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, Baltimore.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Jackson, this is a design run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 14 yards on the keeper and a first down.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call design runs for their quarterback. but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Mitchell, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Mitchell. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down. In motion comes Walker. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again.
Tyler Loop.
On 4th down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
It's not enough. He's solid, but it's not enough.
Oh, my son!
They'll go play action with Nix. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17
They'll gain
yards.
17 on that one. A very quick first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
line.
Up the middle, here's ETN. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is brought in to the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Troopy now on for the extra point. It's up and through. Vikings are back within 6. Both teams ready to go once more. As the kick's away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The design run here with Jackson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. The decision to keep it pays off. It's a pickup of 13 and a first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
Pick up 14 on that ball. Good for a Raven first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Troy Anderson. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Vikings 31-yard line.
They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 23
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots out. It's first and goal.
First and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and goal.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Third and goal for Jackson. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Ravens.
To number 87. Touchdown, Baltimore.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The Ravens will line up for the
Jackson
two-point
looking to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Vikings 21.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
This ain't what you Project Messi,
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
I'm already. Already. Sit up.
On first and 10, Jackson. Left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
It's hot! It's hot!
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Now Jackson, this a designed run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try to run for it. Moving this to the 36-yard line won't give them enough. Chains will move. It's a first down.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game. You just can't miss. It's a close game. Fourth quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Ravens.
Bateman is the motion man. He'll step up and run. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nix. That is hard down the field. He's got it.
6 yards.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down on what will be a big play there for fourth and long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. First and 10.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
By Trenton
Simpson in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snap.
That is hard. And he's got another one. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Vikings will cut the deficit to 7. Score game as they kick it away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned and just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Second down, Jackson. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
We got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
On third down, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. Nix now on first and 10. Now a screen set up for ETN. He's close to a first down. Gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. It is 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
Gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Vikings first down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half.
46-yard line.
Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Second down. Nix. And left side. It's caught. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. Here's first down. Etienne. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 10 more on that block. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now here's a keeper on his own read.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good running back. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll run it here with Etienne. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
That's going to be caught. Not playing for the other team. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Now on 2nd and long. From the gun, Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here we go. This is 4th down. Here's Jackson. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on down.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a 4th down stop to all but end this game.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So a win here for the Vikings. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.